All praises to Yahweh. All praises to Yahweh Shai. All praises for the Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that have been and continue to teach the true gospel. Salute to the Akim preaching the true gospel on the streets and lanes of the city, on the highways and hedges, and on the World Wide Web. Much love to the humble Akwath who learn the science with all subjection and are in righteous order under the men of Yahweh Shai. This is the brother Raza from the Church of Philadelphia camp. And hey, the Lord just put on my spirit, as you see, prices on everything is going up and skyrocketing, right? It's out of control. But we also know that's in the scriptures, right? And it's a domino effect. Because when you think about, again, let's take eggs for example, right? When you think about eggs, it's not just the eggs that you buy in a grocery store, but it's how those prices are impacting restaurants, right? And also goods that are being made in the grocery stores, right? Those prices have to go up. The prices at the restaurants have to go up, So it's a domino effect when something like eggs and bread and those the basic necessities of food prices go up. It impacts everything else in regards to prices, right? For your food. And so it's getting bad out here, and people have to tighten up because they don't got it. Because everything is just rising. And like it says here, don't expect that to change anytime soon. Meanwhile, the rich is getting richer and the poor is getting poorer. And they want that divide. But hey, enough of me talking. Let's get into this precept. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 6, verse 6. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny. And what's that? A measure of wheat for a penny is basically a day's wage. And 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see thou not hurt the oil and the wine. So when you think about just that last part, see that not hurt not the oil and the wine, hey, that's talking about that the truth is going to be preserved. And when you see how the truth is really being unveiled, like I was listening to a regular radio station the other day, and they was talking about, they went off in terms of, they said the color of Jesus, but hey, some callers called in and said, J was just invented, or they said, read Revelation, it'll tell you, hair like wool. So, obviously, most of these people is watching the Hebrew Israelites, right? Because just by what I'm hearing callers saying over and over again, so I kept it on the station just to hear. And how you have people going into how over in Europe there's paintings, right? You had people talking about iconoclasm. So hey, this word is getting out there. So people are finding out this truth and this knowledge on YouTube, right? And they're going in and investigating themselves, right? And you could tell people that are just lost because you had some calling some. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Well, it does matter. Why now the truth doesn't matter. It matters everything else. It matters everywhere else. But the truth doesn't matter now. And how about the lies that Esau, Edom have spread throughout all the earth, right? They spread their religion of Christianity, their religion. They spread their God. They put their image on it. How about that as a lie? Right? Because that's a flat out lie. And Jake, you 2/3 Jake, you ain't willing to confront it. To my, what does it matter? It does matter. The truth matters. And Esau knows if we wake up to who we really are and know that the scriptures is written for us, and we have to follow these laws, statutes, commandments to connect back to our power. Esau knows that, so he wants to keep us deaf, dumb, and blind, and spread the whole narrative. What does it matter? It absolutely matters for our people to know who they are and whom's they are. We're the chosen people. Point blank, period. And it ain't changed over a generation. We are still the people. You can't change your nationality. And this is not rocket science. It's just the truth. And someone can't join another person's nationality. You can lie about it and take on that persona, which has been done. You steal a whole man and his heritage. And what does it say in Psalms? Hey, they've taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. Because they didn't want the true name of Israel to be in remembrance. They didn't want the Israelites to know who they are. That's how we know this is a spiritual thing. A spiritual thing that the Lord has predetermined and predestined who he's called and who he's chosen. Because as many that are called, but few are going to be chosen. That's why, again, as the hopeful elect, hey, I pray every day that the Lord doesn't cast me away from his presence or take not his Holy Spirit from me. And I say us because I pray for the entire Church of Philadelphia, right? Beautiful beloved brother Micah Allah and beautiful beloved brother Kodash, right? And I didn't know them brothers from nowhere. The Lord put this thing together. The Lord put us together. And it says when 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I am in the midst, roughly paraphrased. And that's right. And hey, we feel the Spirit every time we get together. Especially every time we go out in the highways and hedges. But even when we call each other, sometimes throughout the week, hey, it's a spiritual thing. We go right into the scriptures. We go right into what we what the news is. But again, we go right back into the scriptures. That's a beautiful thing. Because if you try to do that in this world, hey, nobody wants to hear it. Not your brother, not your sister, not your cousin, not your aunt, not your mom and dad. Nobody wants to hear it because it's a spiritual gift. It's a perfect gift that's been given. And Slakia, let me go back to it. 3 measures of barley for a penny. That's letting you know that these prices, that's the hyperinflation. Prices is going up. Right? And we at that time. Where you go to the grocery store, hey, you get a little cart, you fill that up, and you spend $200. I'm talking about the little carts. You may spend $100 with just that the thing you hold in your hands, right? And you leave with one bag. That's $100. This guy, man, is a sick guy. But what does he care? because the rich are getting richer, and they have wealth, so they have money that's been been given to their sons and daughters and grandchildren, right? Great grandchildren. That's how he set himself up so nicely. They're not paying for a house because they already got one inherited to them, right? They already got $1 million in the bank that was inherited to them. So their troubles are not our troubles. What they go through is not what we go through. We can't do what they do. And hey, that's why this is not our rest. We wasn't sent here to rule. We were sent here to serve our punishment and get connected back to our power. Hey, the Church of Philadelphia, we going in through Jeremiah. The brother, head of camp, Mike Allen, sends us, these scriptures of the day, and we going heavy into Jeremiah. Hey, Jeremiah tells us how wicked and stiff necked we were, and it says until this day we're the same way. But the Lord has given that perfect gift to a select few. And as a prophet, as a hopeful elect, you just pray that the Lord, continues to put that mighty spirit on you. And not for your own vain glory, but to glorify and magnify the name of Yahweh Yahushua. That's our purpose. Stick to the script. The playbook is right here. We ain't got to have our own imagination. It's right here. These prophecies are imaginative enough. And we see them rolling. And we're waiting on that MOTB. So this was just a swift one, With that, Lord willing, this video was edifying to the hopeful elect. Until next time, Shalom.